Nice. Hi, welcome back to sunny Hermosa Beach. We're north of the pier. We're Russell and Phipps. So where Russell and Phipps goes against DiPierro and DiAurora. Center court. First serve of the game. Little half top spin. Line, Doug. Read very nicely. First point of the game goes middle of the court. High and in. He's now 1-7-0. Game just started. It's 1-0. Little conference with the top and bottom official and 4 players, and now we're back in action. It's a nice set. Fast release. Hits the back part of the line. Robert DiAurora, if you will. Hits the ball, wrist away. Ties the score at 1. There's a nice dig. DiAurora tries to hit on 2. Doug. Nobody up. Another good dig. 1-1. Who's going to blink first? Line over. Almost got it. Serving at 2-1 is Mike DiPierro. Mike DiPierro, 35 years old. Hometown is Pompano Beach, Florida. Lives there, is 6'6". DiAurora is doing the blocking today. Wrist away, straight down, but Doug. They reset. Good for a point. Good for 2, got it. Andrew Russell will serve. Andrew Russell's going for a jump serve. Nice and high. Past 12. Here's the wrist away. Out of bounds called by the bottom and top official. Jeff Graham, if you want to play, just come down to Hermosa Beach. There's courts lined up and down, north and south of the pier. Serve to the middle, pass very nicely, and over the top. Doug, transition set, looking for 4, and man, does he love the middle or what? It's Justin Phipps love the middle. Scores 4-2, 1 point before the switch. Taking control of this game is Russell and Phipps. Andrew Russell will serve again. Played a little bit of California, Berkeley, and UCLA in his 8th season. Nice look away, nice wrist away, drops really, really fast. And the score is 3-4 on the switch. It's a nice serve down the line, Doug. Picked up, passed nicely over the top. Very, very fast. Almost seemed like the defender took a play off, but he just got beat. Justin Phipps to serve, float serve. Nice pass going all the way outside, playing it like an outside hitter, and there's a block. Good block by Andrew Russell. Checking the score right now. I believe the score is supposed to be 6-3, and it is. Good pass, go right back to him. There's a back set, trying to move the block around, line over. There's a good side out. Makes the score 4-6. Phipps on the right side, nobody up. Very fast shot and right into our living room. Taking out our camera, and table, and two people next to me is Phipps. Andrew Russell to serve. Will he jump serve again? He's got a little bit of wind going left to right. Wind off the sand. There's a nice shot. Just a good jump, good cut back cross court. Score is 5-7. For anybody at home who wants to know what the score is. That ball's hit wide by Phipps, and it is now 6-7. There's a line over, plenty of time to get there. There's a dig, looking for another point. Gonna score off the tape. Great dig, good reaction time. Nobody up, and he beats the I formation. The blocker pulling off to the right side, the digger pulling to the right side, and hitting into both of them is DiPierro. The switch. Checking the switch is 9-5, and the referee says it's 8-6. Justin Phipps to serve, 38 years old. Originally from Hawaii, lives in Florida, 6'2". Nice patience, nice watch, and line over. It's Robert DiPierro. Scratch that DiPierro.
No, I know, but you know what I mean? But you got your pass on it. I don't have one.
Originally from Manhattan Beach, California. 6'4" in his 10th season. This is Robert DiPierro. 7-8 is the score. Out of bounds. Tried to take something off that serve and just continued to fly straight up. He's now 9-7. Russell to serve. Andrew Russell with a pretty good jump serve. Will he go cross court? No, he goes middle. Some decent pass. Set out of the middle. So the lefty swing and side out. 8-9. The game started at a fast and furious pace, but it slowed down a little bit. It looks to me like DiPierro and DiAurora are dictating the pace of the game, taking their time on serve, taking their time on plays. There's a block. Looking for a line over. It's a little bit of a touch. And off the defender. Yeah, makes it 10, serving 8.
All right, Phil.
Justin Phipps to serve. 6'2" player out of Dunlin, Florida. Over the top. Cut over the top goes DiAurora, and it is now 9-7-10. A little bit of a wind coming off the beach, but we're at center court, and it's actually negating some of that, the bleachers and the structure. So if you're on center court right now, there's almost no wind. So it's depending on how you look at it, it's a jump server's heaven. If you're the kind of server that likes to use the wind to your advantage, probably not. But if you're an indoor player who just likes that high toss, a little bit of griping to the referee about a double hit off a ball that was not hard driven. And it ties the score at 10. You can take a ball with your hands on the first one, but it cannot be double hit. And the rule is you cannot double hit a ball that is hard driven. The question is, was that ball hard driven? The answer is no. The question is, did he double hit it? The answer is yes. Waits very, very patiently. Waits for Phipps to leave home. Phipps takes one step, leaves home early, and going line over is DiAurora. We're at the technical timeout, which can't. As we take time out, let's talk a little bit about the NVL. The National Volleyball League is a league built by the players, for all players, united with one mission to create a sustainable future for pro beach volleyball in the United States. We are the soul of beach volleyball, truly. For more information, visit thenvl.com. I like that quote, the soul of beach volleyball. It's very, very true to form. The NVL is very player friendly, it's very fan friendly. It's an extended family throughout the United States, if you will. Mike DiPierro to serve. We're back from our technical timeout. The score is 10, serving 11. Mike DiPierro, 35 years old, from Pompano Beach, Florida. There's a line over, very patient. And Drew Russell, line overs. Phipps, the owner of a cute little puppy named Ziggy, will serve. Heavy topspin, goes cross court. Nobody up. And swinging is DiAurora. DiAurora swinging into whatever wind's coming off the beach with a very fast drop. Playing in his 52nd tournament. There's a jump serve. Just misses. Score is 13-7-11. Drew Russell's going to serve. Probably left side to left side. No, goes middle. And a nicely low set, fast set. Here's a good dig. A little bit of a double hit. Referee blows the whistle, and there's going to be a little bit of an argument about that. And he might have a legitimate right. I don't think that there was a lot of side spin on it. I believe the rule for NVL has to rotate a whole time around, but the rotation is allowed to go forward and backwards. And considering the height of the set, it defies physics to actually turn a whole time at that speed. A little bit of a touch. He's got to go over. There's a free ball. Phipps looking for another point. Looking for 14. Phipps gets blocked, and that ball is in.
It up at 13. Baker does it all around. Casey to court 2, please. Casey to court 2.
Good defense by DiPierro and deAurora. The score is 13-13. In the first set, slow down a little bit. There's line over, nice patience. Before the block can get up and have a full penetration, he reaches over the top, line over. It's now 14-13. It's a short serve, handled nicely. Decent set. Going over the top, Cuddy over. Makes the score at 14-14. Two evenly matched teams going back and forth in the first set. North of the pier, center court, Hermosa Beach. A little conversation while DiPierro is getting his shades cleaned. Actually, that's Mr. Andrew Russell getting his shades cleaned. DiPierro conversating. 14 up. This is a game to 7. No longer a marathon. It's a sprint. It's a good set. Wrist away. Just beat the block, making it 15-14. Andrew Russell taking his time, and Phipps taking their time, slowing down the game to the pace in which they can play, in which they feel they have the best shot at winning. Again, the pace of this game started really fast, but it's slowed down significantly. There's a nice wrist away. And getting there is Phipps, but off of his left arm, over the net and out of bounds.
Yeah, get out of there. I'm talking about my foreign friends. Snapchat that one. Yeah.
Good pass. Very patient. There's good coverage before scoring opportunity. There's a little bit of a dig. It's going middle of the court. This time both of them were there to cover. It goes on 2. Doug. Good set. Phipps, nobody up. Phipps goes cross court. Got it. This little mini conversation with the referee about Phipps' dig. I think DiPierro's argument is that it was not a hard-driven ball. The referee says, in fact, it was a hard-driven ball. And again, taking their sweet time is Phipps and Russell. It's a serve. Good set right side. DiPierro gets Doug. Little pity pad defense. Ball goes the other way, shoots towards the net. Cannot be recovered by Russell, and it is now 16 serving 16. It's been pretty much 1-point leads since 10-11. Wow. The I formation, both players pull one direction on the right of our screen, and going left is Andrew Russell. have been mistaken. It was out of bounds. Called by the top referee. 17-16. It's a good set. A little bit high. There's a good dig. Goes back over. Looking for the lead. It's a lead by 2. And over the top and in. Timeout is called by Phipps and Russell. Phipps seems a little bit upset. Called angle for his partner. His partner went line over. And after he went line over, set angle a second time. Then off the dig, set angle. So they need to talk it over and perhaps cool off.
The score of Tennessee and DiPierro on DiAurora playing for the first time.
The name behind this game is Mikasa. Mikasa is the official ball of the NVL. Mikasa defining moments. And again, anyone that plays F5EB indoor or outdoor is more than familiar with the Mikasa. Time tested on the ball. Once again, Jason DeVilliers at courtside, north of the pier, in front of the Beach House Hotel in Hermosa Beach. Timeout is used and we're back on the court. Leading 18-16 is DiAurora and DiPierro. A little bit of a touch. Quasi between his hands, and there's a switch. They get the point. They trail by 1. And I think Andrew Russell's going to have to serve a little bit tougher if he hopes to get this team out of system a little bit. Maybe get them looking straight up at the ball instead of at the net. Relying unequivocally at the call. Inseam goes DiAurora, and they extend their lead to 2 again, 19-17. Florida zone. Mike DiPierro will serve. Just out of bounds. And another opportunity to tie this game. They trail by 1. Justin Phipps to serve. Phipps goes short. There's something. It's something to make him move a little bit. And it pays off. There's the dig. Looking to tie the game. Phipps goes a line angle called by his partner, or as we say in volleyball, langle. Ties the game at 19. Timeout is called by DiAurora and DiPierro, and certainly paid dividends. Now the game is tied.
Set number 1, DiPierro.
As we take timeout during this timeout, let's talk about volleyball vacations. Volleyball vacations, you play and party. You join us in the Turks and Caicos Islands in November, 6th to the 13th. It's voted one of the best beaches in the world every year, and you're bound to have a good time. And you check them out, volleyballvacations.com. That's volleyballvacations.com for more information. Again, it's 7 or 8 days, straight days of nothing but volleyball. You eat, you play volleyball, you sleep, you play volleyball, you go dancing, you wake up and you play more volleyball.
Okay. Okay, so they can't find their check.
Wait between games. It's 19-19. I'm not doing it right now.
Should actually change the vacation name to I Can't Feel My Legs in a good way.
In between games.
We're in the first set. It's 19 up. Phipps to serve, short. Nice pass. There's a dig, looking to take the lead. Line over, got it. Patience pays off as they slowed down the pace of the game and slowly crept back in momentum-wise and have an opportunity to take the first set.
The girl in the purple over there is my old roommate. She just graduated.
There's topspin serve. They're not paying attention to it. That hits the antenna on the way out, and that is the match. Winning the first match, Drew Russell and Justin Phipps. 21-19. Where it seemed like all of the momentum went to DiAurora and DiPierro. They held in there and they took it at the end.
No, everybody knows. You said something to James.
As we take this time between set 1 and set 2, we're going to talk about Australian Gold. Australian Gold Sunscreens provides the broad spectrum protection you need while your unique bronzers give you an immediate sun-kissed glow even on your first day at the beach. Check out Australian Gold on the web at australiangold.com and on Facebook at facebook.com/live the gold life.
How many plugs is it?
Australian Gold is the official sunscreen of the NVL.
6 outlets. It's 6 in one, 5 in one. 5 in one outlet. It's called a spider. This is fascinating stuff.
No.
So what happens is it's kind of like the stapler in Office Space.
NVL, the National Volleyball League, one of the more fun
That's
leagues
fidelity.
in the United
The
States.
swimline stapler has been
A traveling family.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna-
As their family gets bigger and bigger throughout the United States and the East Coast, and right here on the West Coast.
So that's what's going on behind the scenes.
Here at Hermosa Beach, Jason DeBelius at courtside with what looks like everybody else. Mike DiPierro sharing a laugh with the referee. Went to Lindenwood University.
Phipps Russell after 179.
He's playing in his 89th tournament. He actually has a career NVL win at Port St. Lucia. DiAurora putting on a shirt. It's not especially cold or warm. It's pretty much nothing in the center court. Little to no wind blowing. If there's any wind at all, there'd be a slight wind blowing left to right where our screen is. That's where the beach is, blowing off the beach. Good pass. Russell wrist away. Doug. 1 over. Goes DiPierro and a big smile on his face.
Too good.
I'll take it, he says to himself.
Sand's too deep to jump out into too much.
DiPierro referencing the sand at Hermosa Beach. This is one of the more difficult beaches in the world to play in. And a lot of the players came early to see if they can get some practice time in as he goes line and misses the block. There are international players who move here for months just to train out here. The Chinese team actually in 2008 moved to Manhattan Beach for a year just to prepare for the Olympics, and it served them well. They won the silver and the bronze. Of course, the gold going to Misty May and Kerry Waltz, who at that time no women's team on this planet was going to beat McDouble's beach game. Phipps to serve, and again Phipps taking his sweet and dear time, slowing the game down to an almost snail-like pace. Nice high set, never over, says Russell. Drew Russell with a nice high block, but no contact. And I was referencing the sand a little bit before. The sand is it's tough sledding. This is This is not any other beach where you get to where you jump out of it and you move around at free will. It's something you just have to get used to. Can you jump out of it? Of course. But do you need to come and get your reps in? Absolutely. Score is 2-3. DiAurora is going to serve. Jump floater. Handled nicely by Andrew Russell. Line over. And there's a little bit of a touch. And I also think it hit the outside part of the line. That makes it 4-2. Team Russell Phipps. Hi, Charlie Warner. Welcome to our Facebook. The score is 4-2. We're in the second set. No touch, but it doesn't matter. The ball was in, and it's 3-4. That's the switch. It's a nice sell by the defender, but we're in the second set right now. Phipps and Russell won the first set. They were pretty much behind, trailing by 1 or 2, and then at the end tied it up at 19 and snuck in the win at 21-19. So winners of the first set were Andrew Russell and Justin Phipps. Trailing by 1 here. Oh, what a throwdown. The tip was too slow. And DiAurora got way up on that. Almost looked like an indoor quick set. Going right back to him. Challenging the block. Wrist away. It's Andrew Russell. Gave the blocker the attention he deserves and wristed away. Phipps from whistle to whistle, taking almost as long as 20 to 25 seconds. Goes top spin. And there to dig the ball is Phipps. He's a little upset about his execution, rightfully so. A ball that he felt he should have had. DiPierro to serve. Serving going up and blocking. They're working Russell again. Set out of the middle. Just an okay dig. Ball really goes back over the net. And crossover goes Phipps. You know, pay close attention to the time the play was called dead, and when the whistle is blown for the next play. 20 to 25 seconds, taking your time. This is their pace. This is how they choose to play, and this is how I think they're probably going to take the second set if they're going to win. Wow, faking line over and just turning his knuckle last minute. Is DiAurora. Well, I think it's playing a very, very good volleyball game right now. Mike DiPierro serves. Short cross court. They get the free ball they want. Tries to go on 2. Just barely beats the block. Phipps did the best again to try to reach his right hand in there. Gets used, and now the score is 7-6. Taking the lead is Robert DiAurora and Mike DiPierro. Serve. There's a nice block, covered. It's back over for another point. It's got the touch he wanted, and the switch is 7-7.
The switch up tied at 7.
Very patient game. Just takes his time before he picks up the ball. Top spin serve. There's a back set. And going short cross. DiAurora. Nice set by DiPierro. Went off the switch. They strike first, 8-7. Mike DiPierro from Pompano Beach, Florida. 6'6". Hits with both hands. Comes a jump serve into the net, and that ties the score at 8, serving 8. Andrew Russell. Andrew Russell to serve. The left side again. There's another back set and another kill by DiPierro. That connection's working really well. That second time they lost the block. Nobody up there. Wrist away line on the right side. DiPierro serves. It's a pass. It's going to be high to the right. There's a good dig. Hit with his left and dug. Phipps looking for the point. Goes, wow, what a cut shot. With dug and nobody up, that's a problem. Come on, screams
Robert
DiAurora. The lead is 10-8. That's a good pass. Nice high set. The way he likes. Nice patience. Waits for the block to go up, picks his shot. Very elegant shot, if you will, by Justin Phipps. The score is 9, serving 10.
What's up, Rick?
Justin Phipps with a heavy topspin serve. Doesn't look like much on the surface, but at the same time, they're having a hard time passing it, so there's got to be something on it.
I know. I'm looking at it like a little bit.
Over the top, covered easily by Phipps. Phipps looking to score again, and a line over of his own. Ties the game, 10 apiece.
Ties it up at 10.
We're in the second set. The score is 10, serving
All the
10.
way through. First set, 21-19. For Phipps,
Phipps and Russell won the first set, 21-19. They're looking to win 2-0. Get on and off as quickly as they can. And in a polar opposite, doing it at a very slow, moderate rate. Taking his time, getting to the line, in no hurry. There's a back set. This has worked twice before. And a little NVL-friendly tape shot. Goes DiAurora. And we are at the technical timeout as they nurse a 1-point lead in the second set.
At the break, 11-10, Mike D. Robert D.
As we take timeout, during this timeout, we're going to talk about Play Kind Snacks. Since its founding in 2004, Kind has been on a mission to make the world a little kinder, one snack at a time, one act at a time. With their Play Kind program, Kind encourages young athletes and coaches to celebrate good sportsmanship, both on and off the field. In partnership, Kind and the NVL Select, NVL Rise junior athletes who most exemplify the program in living kindly to feature below. For more information, visit nvlrise.com. That's nvlrise.com. It's a very overcast morning, very chilly in the morning, but the clouds are starting to clear up. It's starting to get a little bit warmer. You have quite the wind going off the beach, so a lot of the courts that are not center court, they're feeling the wind going from left to right on our screen, slightly at an angle towards us. Center court, not a whole lot of wind, if any at all. So it's anyone who wants to jump serve, it is high toss heaven. Then again, for the people who like to use the wind and where Mother Nature's their best friend, there probably serves as a disadvantage on center court. Serve out of the middle of the court. Set high. There's a nice line shot, but there's a good dig by DiPierro. DiPierro with his left. Hits wide. Nice coverage. Nice coverage by Drew Russell. And Phipps right there waiting for the dig.
As the Canadians say, 11-11.
Once again, an evenly contested matchup where this game is most likely going to be decided by 2 as well. There's a nice shot. Find a nice little seam shot between where the blocker is and where Phipps is playing defense, and they're having a conversation about it. It's just one of those things where they're going to have to.
Hey!
Ball.
That's Robert T.
Damn it!
12-11. Jay Fidel answered the call tonight.
Scores 12, serving 11. Mike DiPierro to serve. Some nice high set out of the middle, and tomahawking line is Drew Russell. And now the score is 12-12. We fully expect to see this creep up to 19 up the same way. The first set, the technical timeout was 10-11, and it was 11-11, 12-12, 13-13, 14-14, all the way up to 19 up. There's a jump serve. Took something off of it. Maybe he didn't like the toss. Line over. This good coverage. Low pass by Justin Phipps. Tries to go line over, and taking the elevator up is DiAurora. DiAurora with the serve. Serve, full-time blocker, goes up and blocks. There's a nice touch. It's over the top, touch and in. And again, it's 13-13. Small conversation. Phipps taking a deep breath. Drew Russell, full-time blocker on this side, on Team Phipps Russell. Serves comes up. A back set. Again, has some success. He was 3 for 3 on that. Let's make it 3 for 4. Transition, looking for 14. There's a block. Good cover, top of the net. Oh! And what do you mean net, says Mike DiPierro. And there's a 1-point lead, 14-13. Some net calls are difficult. That one was rather academic. Serve the same person, a little bit out of system, just what they need. The guy's looking up, doesn't have a view of the court, makes it easier to dig. Speaking easier to dig, running a slide play, unwittingly or not, and missing the block is Drew Russell. And the switch is 14 serving 14.
Working.
In the crouch position. Looking to sit up and William Defoe platoon it is Justin Phipps.
Oh, he being dramatic. He's resting.
14 up, and finally after a long break on the switch, we got another long break on the timeout called by Phipps and Russell. As we take timeout, we're going to talk about Smack Sportswear. We are very excited to have Smack Sportswear, the official apparel and sponsor of the NVL, here with us at NVL Columbus. Look for their gear on all the NVL pro athletes and order your own Smack bikinis, your own Smack board shorts, and more on www.smacksportswear.com. Use the code SMACKNVL20 for 20% off.
Volleyball vacations, play and party. Join us in the Turks and Caicos Islands November 6th to 13. Go to the best beaches in the world.
The official ball is not Spalding under Wilson, it is the Mikasa. Mikasa. The name behind the game is Mikasa. The official ball of the NBL. Mikasa. Defining moments.
They should let the go because he's a firefighter.
14-14.
10-14.
And Phipps getting ready to rev up, try to take this second set. Justin Phipps, last one on the court. Again, marching to the beat of his own drum, slowing down the pace of the game, just the way he likes it. There's the pass. A little bit of a line over block, but that's a good cover. Justin moved with really good speed, but hit wide. Hitting wide is Drew Russell, and now the score is 15-14. There they go. They're going to serve Phipps again. Tying the score, 15 up.
No, it's fine. I got in like 2 days ago. I was lost on my I'm sorry.
15 up. 25 seconds later. Referee will blow the whistle for the serve. Again, topspin serve. This time they handle it. They respect the serve and get a good pass. Going cross court off of that back set is DiAurora. DiAurora is 4 for 5 on that back set. Very high percentage. No errors. That is 800%. Or hitting 800 if you will. Nursing a 1-point lead. It's DiPierro and DiAurora. They serve him again, and that's an ace. Trying to sell the out call is Phipps, but to no avail. 17 serving 15.
As big a lead as we've seen.
Well, this has been the largest lead since the beginning of the game. 2 points, margin for error, little to none. So a little bit of a net violation. Cuts the lead to 1. This is the NVL is a professional volleyball tour. A lot of these people are not doing it part-time, they're doing it full-time. Full-time, paid to do it for a living, equals professional.
Andrew Russell will serve. Now going up a set.
I think DiPierro landed a little bit funny. Not sure if there was any collision under the net. I didn't see one. DiPierro's going to take his time recovering, and Justin Phipps, who's taking a knee right now, says that's just fine with him.
That's like weird. For girls.
Get a little bit of a long break. This is not a timeout. This is, I don't know what it is. Both players trying to pass the ball at the same time recovered, but you got a free ball, down ball. It's going to pay dividends. Looking to tie the game. Phipps tries to hit cross court, gets roofed.
Robert DiAurora, and he's fired up.
Let's go, screams Robert DiAurora. Score is 17-17. No, it's 18-16. Scratch that. The 2-point lead is maintained by DiPierro and DiAurora. We're in the second set. of this main court attraction. This is the NVL. We are north of the pier, Hermosa Beach, California. Short serve, barely passed up, and hit into the middle and right into our living room is Justin Phipps.
Switch it up, 17-18.
And somewhere watching this game on Facebook is his little dog, Ziggy, cheering on. Nothing crazy. I won't say bark twice if you can hear me, Ziggy. Oh, out of bounds. That's going to be difficult. And that was the break they needed. Now the game's tied again. And deja vu all over again. 18-18. This is exactly where Justin Phipps and Drew Russell want to be. Keep the game close, keep the game tied, see if they can take it at the end. Oh my goodness! That serve, where even I from back here thought was going to go out, went in.
Now, leading by a point.
Patience paid off, and once again, the topspin serve that looks easy to pass, that the opposition had little or no respect for, gets aced by it. And for the first time this game, Phipps and Drew lead. Timeout is called by DiAurora and DiPierro. They want to talk it over.
Russell winning the first set.
Topspin serves by experienced players are usually typically easier to pass, but at the same time you still have to get there. You still have to put your forearms. You still have to take care of the ball. At this level, the moment you don't take care of the ball, it bites you. And getting bitten on his left side was DiAurora.
Rub it on the app so I can hear it. Nice.
19-18 is the lead in the second set by Drew Russell and Phipps.
Genetics, right? You haven't done a sit-up. I said sit-up. It's a different pitch. If you hit the pecs, it's like.
Coming back on the court, and joining us again
We're going to start a lotion.
are Andrew Russell and Justin Phipps, playing Mike DiPierro and Robert DiAurora.
1918.
Mr. Phipps,
Serving.
originally from Hawaii, living in Dunedin, Florida. 6'2", that's 6'2" serving, heavy topspin, drops left again. This time he takes care of the ball. Tries to go cross, changes his mind, cuts back line. Perfect play, ties the score. And just like the first set, we are 19-19, seeing who's going to blink first. Here's a good set by Phipps. There's a nice cut over the top. Block jumped into it, probably masqueraded it for the digger who couldn't really see it until last minute. And by the time he did, it was too late. 20-19, one good shot to win again, 21-19. They serve DiAurora. There's a bump set. He didn't want to use his hands, and oh, a unique opportunity to dig and win the game. And this game is more 2020 than John Stossel. Two evenly matched teams. There's a bump set, covered very nicely. He's got to go over, free ball, scoring opportunity. Looking for 21. Straight down the line and in. Threading the needle goes Drew Russell. Match point opportunity number 2. Phipps with the serve. And with the serve that everyone sleeps on, that he puts people to sleep with, is getting ace and is being productive. Oh, missing! Hitting the top of his hand, just out of bounds, hit wide. Goes DiAurora. And Andrew Russell and Justin Phipps win 2 games to 0 in a tightly contested match where every set was decided by 2.
West Coast Championship, the NBL, the Soul.
We'll be back in a bit. For now, Jason DeBillius. I'll see you soon.